Hey everyone, it's Cheryl from Teaching 2 and 3-year-olds. We are in February now, so that means the first 2 weeks are our Valentine's Day theme. So today I'm going to show you how our classroom is set up and share some activities that we will be doing. Make sure to check out my separate video. It shares circle time activities for the Valentine's theme. I'll drop a link to that video in this video's description. At our writing table, we have assorted color pages. Some of these are from our seasonal coloring page packet on Teachers Pay Teachers. All the links to the printables are in this video's description. In addition to our color pages, we also brought some envelopes over here and some stickers. In our dramatic play area, we have our Valentine post office, and this is a packet that's also on Teachers Pay Teachers. We have our mailboxes, we have a letter writing station, we have a place to hang our uniforms and all our boxes and envelopes, and then we have also some computer keyboards. In our block area, we have our parking garage and we have cars. We also have a big container of Duplos because this is what the children have enjoyed playing with recently. On our writing table, we have assorted printables that are available either as freebies on my website or they are on Teachers Pay Teachers. Again, all these links are in this video's description. We have heart matching by color, we have heart halves matching, and we have a feelings printable. One of our activities at the easel will be painting a heart, and this is a free template on my website. One of our art activities will be stamping our Valentine bags. When we have our Valentine's Day celebration, the children will bring in Valentine cards for each other, and we will place these bags out in the hallway. So this week they will be stamping them with paint and cookie cutters. So we are stamping hearts using cookie cutters onto bags for our Valentine bags. We're going to put our Valentine cards in here.
We just need to let it dry. Damn.
When you're done, I have that for you. Okay. So we used cookie cutters on the Valentine bags, but then the children said they wanted to use a paintbrush. This group loves paintbrushes. So after they stamped their bags with cookie cutters, I cut out some hearts using cardstock paper, and then they got to use their brushes. So this was a last minute activity so that you could use your brushes. So there we go. We're doing foldovers. We will also be making heart sun catchers, and these are paper hearts that were donated to us. I can't find the source to them, unfortunately. I'm going to be putting contact paper on them and then some different pieces of cellophane. I'm going to take this off, and when I take it off, it is, look at my fingers, sticky. Today we're making our sun catchers.
Capri, what color do you want?
Red.
You want red.
Okay, now we're going to hang them in the window. So we just put sticky side to the window and we rub it. Rub, rub, rub. Look at that. In our sensory bin, we have red dyed rice, different containers and trays and scoops. On our light table, we have assorted red blocks, window blocks, see-through blocks, and some rattan hearts. On our Play-Doh table, we have our free heart Play-Doh mat, and we have heart silicone baking cups and heart cookie cutters and heart picks and some little heart trays. During circle time, we have an assortment of different Valentine activities. So make sure to see my separate video where I share some different ideas that you can do during your Valentine circle time. I have a cup of hot cocoa. It's all steamy and warm. I just need 2 marshmallows. Then I won't need any more. What do you think? You think we need 3? All right. Okay, get your cup out. Get your cup out. I have a cup of hot cocoa. It's all steamy and warm. I just need 3 marshmallows. Then I won't need any more. Now remember, sometimes it's hot, so what do? We blow on it. We take a sip. It is good. And that's our hot cocoa. I have a Valentine, a Valentine, a Valentine. I have a Valentine. I'm sending it to Barney. Barney has it now. I have a Valentine, a Valentine, a Valentine. I have a Valentine. I'm sending it to Marlo. I have a Valentine, a Valentine, a Valentine. I have a Valentine. I'm sending it to Capri. Agnes, what color do you have?
Red.
Where's the red heart? Come put it next to it, under it. There, Magnus has, now we have 2 red hearts. What color do you have?
Blue.
Blue. Thank you.
Yellow.
Yellow. So that's our classroom set up for our Valentine's Day theme. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because that really helps my channel. And if you aren't already, please subscribe to Teaching 2 and 3-year-olds on YouTube and click that bell icon so that every time I publish a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. In our dramatic play area, we will be having a Valentine's post office, and we actually have an entire packet on Teachers Pay Teachers that has all the signs for your dramatic play center that you can. I laminated them just so we can use them year after year. So you can create a little mailing center where the children mail their envelopes, and then there's even these postcards that have little they have stamps. So what I did was I laminated them, and then I put a little Velcro spot right there, and then they could take the little the stamps and they can just stick them on like that, and then they can give them the little wipe off markers, and so they can, the dry erase markers, and then they can go ahead and write on those. They can wipe them off. And we also have these cute little cards here that they can write on. And we have a few more signs here. Then we have labels that you can put out like that. And then if you want to create a little fine motor section, or you can add these to your writing table, we have these left to right cards, sheets actually, and you can either laminate it like this so they can use the dry erase markers and you can wipe them off, or you can have sheets that they can actually use with markers and then they can take them home. So there's quite a bit in this packet, and again, the link to all of this is in the video's description. Our children will be holding these heart props while we sing Valentine songs and we read Valentine books, and this is a freebie on our website. Another free printable on our website is this heart matching activity. You can make 2 copies, cut one apart, and then they can just match the hearts like this. Or something else you can do is if you just make 1 copy, then you can use pom-poms. I use the larger pom-poms for our younger children, but you can use smaller pom-poms for preschoolers. So they just match them up by color. Another activity in our Valentine pack are these counting Valentine bears. They go up to 10. And I actually found these heart erasers that are the same colors. I got them off Amazon. I'll link these in the video's description in case you're interested. And then they're not only counting, but they're also matching the colors. And if you don't have these hearts, you can use matching colored buttons, or you can use matching colored pom-poms, or they can just simply use their fingers to count how many hearts are on each card. Another activity in that packet are these matching heart halves, and there's 3 sheets of different colors. And what I like to do for younger children is make 2 copies, keep 1 intact, and then I take the other and I separate it like this. So then they just simply they match them right on top. So the bottom is like a visual for them. And then once they master that, I remove the bottom copy so they're only working with the halves, and then they're putting them together. I have this free printable on the website. This is a heart color matching activity, and what I did was I laminated and I kept the 1 copy intact. That one does not have the text on it. And then I cut apart the hearts with the text, and then the children can just press them on. You don't have to use the Velcro. I did this a few years ago, and I did it with the Velcro thinking that that would make it simpler, but really I found that it's fine even without. In fact, it might be a little easier because it's easier for them to just remove the cards when they're done, but it's your choice. And then another thing I did with them was I took the labeled hearts and attached them to my jumbo craft sticks. So then if you're singing songs that have certain color hearts, you can choose which ones you want to use depending on the song, and you can hold those up. You could also make extra copies and give each child one, and you can ask them what color they have. I pulled this heart shape out of our dot shapes packet on Teachers Pay Teachers, and then they come either in, this is the simple version where there's less circles, and then for older children there's a heart that has more circles. And then you can take dot markers and they can just press, they can do a dot one-to-one correspondence on each one. You can also use this with circle stickers where they put the stickers on each circle, or you can put pom-poms on it or little circle buttons. And because we will be talking about feelings during our Valentine's theme, I have this free feelings packet that's on the website, and then you just have the matching cards that you just place on top. This heart color matching activity is a free printable on the website. Again, I'll drop the links to all these in the video's description, but after you cut them out, they just match them up. If you're looking for a heart template, I have this freebie on the website. You can use this as is at the writing table. You can use it like this at the easel. You can cut around it for art activities, or again, you can use this as a template to cut out hearts from different materials. So all the links to these printables, and I've got them here in my tub right now ready to go, these are all in this video's description. There's also some printables that we will be using that I did not mention, and again, I will link to everything that we're using in this video's description.